According to an article by Eurogamer, the IOC did not renew the contract after the 2020 Olympics for Mario and Sonic games, the Mario and Sonic at the Olympics games, because they wanted to pursue more esports and NFTs, bringing things internal to produce more revenue for the IOC. Of note, there is an Olympic video game this year called Olympics Go on smartphones, and yes, the game is directly tied to NFTs.
Yeah. I know. As soon as I didn't believe the NFT thing, I went to the actual website for the game. But sure as shit, it's an NFT game, which means I'm never installing that bullshit on my phone. So I couldn't even tell you if the game is good. By the way, you can play it on PC as well, because of course you can, with the same touch controls that you have to tap on a screen. So it's not really built for PC. It's a phone game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they decided to go that route instead of renewing Mario and Sonic. And my big question is not only, well, okay, I have a few things. One, that is dumb. Mm-hmm. I don't know. You're going to make more money? Dude, no one even knew about this Olympic game. The only reason people are hearing about the Olympic game is because we're talking about the one we wanted instead. Mm-hmm. Let's start there. But besides that, why did it have to be one or the other? Why can't we just have both?
Because nobody would.
They have nothing to do with each other.
Because nobody would play theirs.
But no,
that's probably the accurate reason.
Here, I'm gonna go look at how many like downloads or reviews it has. I'm gonna have to look it up right now.
I'm just sad because if we got an Olympic game this year, we could have got breakdancing in there. We could have had Mario and Sonic doing breakdancing.
That's an event?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this year it is, yes.
I think it's just called Break or something. It's got a weird name, but it is in there.
Oh my god, that's wild.
I don't know if this one's new, but there's sharpshooting, and I'm just sad because the US did not get a medal in that, which I think I've never been more disappointed as an American.
Completely
but could have had Mario and Sonic doing sharpshooting.
That would be fun.
Yep.
Interesting.
There's 622 reviews on the Apple App Store for this game.
What's the average rating?
It's at 4.8 stars.
No.
It is number 46 on the sports chart right now in 5 different languages. I feel like there should be a lot more languages for a game that's about the Olympics.
Yeah.
Every country that's in the Olympics language should probably be represented. But I was just glancing at the reviews. It's a lot of kids playing the game.
100,000 plus.
Oh, great. Bunch of kids playing with NFTs.
Yeah, a bunch of kids playing with NFT tokens. That sounds like a smart idea.
Oh my god, this is like 2K. My casino, man.
Game. Only thing I would do is add more track and field events. Fencing is absolutely terrible. This is the worst game ever. Golf is a piece of shit. Jesus. And then you got your 5 stars. It's great for the young kids. I'm like, okay, cool. So you made a game that only real little kids are playing that involve NFTs that are supposed to be about making you money. So you're encouraging kids to grab their parents' credit cards. Awesome.
That's how it always goes.
Horrible, dude.
It's horrible. We couldn't have Mario and Sonic with this game still existing.
Right.
The Olympics don't know anything about making video games. Come on.
Right.
Who's in charge of this? Like, who's signing these deals?
The International Olympic Committee.
That's horse shit, dude. You know it is.
Yeah. It's bad enough that like they didn't renew the contract. It's just what they replaced it with. Right. And here's the thing: this game ain't on Switch, so you literally are just giving up the entire Nintendo audience for no reason. Like I could understand if the reasoning was that we don't want to be tied to one system, right? We want to be a game that's going to be on all platforms. So fine, that I could get. Because then maybe, you got to drop the Mario aspect for that. But that's not the reason at all. The reason is because they want to focus on esports, which, by the way, if this turns into people that think mobile phone games don't turn into esports, they absolutely do. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if this is an esport yet. It's probably not popular enough to be, but I think they're trying to get it going between the Olympics. So over the next 4 years, they can kind of build it up to be an esport. Dude, I don't know. I'm never telling my kids about this game, though.
No.
Could you imagine an Olympic esport? Because they said they're going to allow esports in the next one. The Olympic esport is
This
just
is the-
playing a
this is what we're
game
allowing.
that is playing the other Olympic thing. That's
That's what it's gonna
dumb.
be. That's what it's gonna be. Yeah, to forget,
So
forget the Call
stupid.
of Duty stuff.
Yeah.
No Madden. No.
No.
We're not even going Candy Crush. We're playing our own game about the sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Olympics, they've been weird. And, I was talking with my cousin and he's like, it seems like people aren't as excited as they used to be about the Olympics. And I was like, well, Jim, dude, how do you even watch it? Like back in the day, you just turned the TV on and you'd have the Olympics.
They need
You know
a
what I mean? Like it was on regular TV. Now,
It's still on NBC.
yeah, you got to get a Peacock app.
Yeah, you either need
And-
to specifically a Peacock or obviously have a cable subscription. And I sat there, well, one, cable subscriptions are way down. And Peacock is one of the smallest streaming platforms. If the Olympics wants to be serious about getting the most eyeballs at this point, they need to just say, we're not signing exclusivity deals. We will do deals with every streaming platform because we want to be everywhere.
That's what it should be. It's supposed to be everywhere. That is the thing about the Olympics is that everyone's supposed to watch it and take part and support your country. But how can you do that when you can't even watch it, man? Like you
Although,
can watch highlights online. That's it.
shout out to NBC. I was watching the USA basketball today, and the thing is, it wanted me to connect my cable account to it. Well, I haven't paid my DirecTV bill yet, so my DirecTV is shut off at the moment. It's still connected and let me watch. I'm like, well, thanks.
That's cool.
Of course, I was watching it on a PC where it wouldn't let me close the bottom box on it, so the score was covered the entire.
I was watching it on Streams East.
Yeah.
Y'all know about Streams East, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the score was blocked on that too. Everyone in the chat is like, "What's the score?" I'm like, "For real? Why is the score blocked this whole time?"
Yeah. Bad presentation.
I will say the one nice thing about NBC, of course, having it is obviously that we get Round Ball Rock, and it's one of my all-time favorite songs by John Tesh,
Sure.
NBA on NBC theme. Like seriously, I
Yeah.
used to have that burnt CDs, and that was our music when we came out with our basketball team for the starting lineup.
Nice.
I gave it to the PA guy every time. That or the DX theme,
Nice.
Nah, that's a good theme.
classic.
Still, I don't know, man. The Olympics is missing the boat with a lot of modern things today, but just the idea that they are just we're done with what's been a true. By the way, hasn't there been like 6 of these games?
I
It's been
think so.
going on. This has been Mario and Sonic at the Olympics have been going on because they do the Winter Olympics and they do the Summer Olympics.
I
They
think
do both.
since 2006.
Let
Does
me
that
look.
sound about right?
Yeah,
Or 8?
and I know they made separate versions for the summer and the winter in the past.
Was it on GameCube?
Gosh,
If it wasn't, then I think the first one was
Might have been.
2008 because we came out in 06. And I
Yeah.
know it wasn't a launch year title. But I mean, it was a long reign.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
it was a staple, right?
yeah, definitely a staple. We just had it for a long time. Like I never really thought the game was ever fantastic, but
Me either.
I did think it was like good enough, you know.
Yeah, that's what I felt about the game. It wasn't it was not a game I was like super excited to like pre-order or something, but I guess I was just glad it was there. I thought it was cool. It was a good way to represent Mario and Sonic. It was kind of funny too because it's like if you grew up when we did with Nintendo and Sega battling it out in the console wars. It was cool to see them compete in the Olympic game. It was very fitting, I guess you could say,
Sure.
and it made sense. But Olympic games in general used to be a thing. I
Yeah.
mean, like right here, guys, track and field. You know what I'm saying? Like Konami had the license for a long time. I remember they had a game on PlayStation 1. They had the international track and field games. Like these games were actually really fun. They were button mashers. And if you played multiplayer, it was a good time. And it's really fell off. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. So Andres restarts here. Welcome.
What's up,
in.
man?
Welcome in. I wanted to get your thoughts on this. We're on our first topic, dealing with the Sonic and Olympic Games stuff. Do you hear what happened with that?
Yeah, I did.
So how do you-
Despicable. Can't believe.
How do you like that?
I honestly, I can't believe that they would put Sonic and Mario in the same game. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
No, joking aside, I'm actually happy that Mario and Sonic could have such a good run together. And I'm extremely disappointed to hear that part of the reason why that it's no longer a thing is because the Olympic Committee thought NFTs was a good idea.
Mhm.
I don't want to get political, but the Olympic Committee seems to have been making a lot of mistakes lately. So
I agree.
yeah.
Don't want to get into that stuff, but like,
Yeah.
I looked up the game and I was looking at the review. Like, it's literally for kids.
Also,
It's a little
you know.
kid game, which is fine.
Ooh.
I'm fine with the Olympics wanting to reach out to kids, not with NFT games. That's just
NFTs are not for kids.
No.
but it's
And-
literally an NFT game.
You know, but think
NFTs
about
are
it,
not
right?
for kids. NFTs are for people who want to lose their money.
Everything's geared towards that, though. It's all geared towards the kids. Like, for instance, you guys know with NBA 2K, they call my team my casino now. It's true, you know. That's what it's geared towards.
Is this annoying?
It's pay to win.
Is my chewing too loud?
You are fine.
I can't hear
I
it.
thought about eating beforehand, but then I wouldn't be here till like 10.
You're fine.
Yeah.
And you get to take the last topic, so you're good.
Is that the secret topic? Because
No.
Oh man.
You get the boring headline topic. It was left for you. Anyway,
I wonder how much stuff costs in there, because there's in-app purchases, right?
yeah, of course there is.
I wonder what they cost. Like, what does this start at? I
I
wonder
don't
how
know.
messed
know.
up this is. Like,
I don't
how
want
deep
the-
does it
and when
go?
the Kids are trading. Oh, I got a little pole vault image. You could buy it from me for $5. Like, what are we doing?
What's it called? Do I need to take one for the team?
No, you don't need to. No one's saying
called
we're not
Olympic
playing the
Go.
game on stream. No,
No. I just want to. Now I want to know how much it is.
Well,
Like
the
how
app's
much in-app
free.
purchases are.
Yeah. Olympics Go or something like that. And
Yeah, it's Olympics Go.
on Android,
Surely it should tell me how much it is without. Okay, here we go. So the most expensive thing on here is a $20 gems pack.
And it's a pack.
Yeah, everything else is like
So chance.
Oh
$1,
no!
It's like buying
$3,
packs.
$3, $10, $6,
This is
$1.
horrible.
Is it all like the pack where it's random?
That's what
Of
it looks
course.
like.
Oh yeah, it's
Of
a
course.
gotcha NFT game. Even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Even better.
Oh man, that's not good. This is so bad. I know I'm just old. I'm an old head when it comes to this stuff, but I am not a fan at all of micro transactions, right? Like if it's DLC and it makes sense, like I respect it. Like the Mario Kart DLC, I respect the heck out of that. And that is a great deal. Elden Ring DLC, expansions, that's great. But all these microtransactions for stupid stuff, like closing a game, like come on, dude, and all these other things that used to be unlockables back in the day, but now they're charging for it. It's like, come on.
I think games are perfect if they give you a balance of both. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm fine paying for skins in Fortnite. Like that's whatever because I know that's what I'm getting going into it. But I
Who's that
also
hurting? No one.
I also do miss being able to work for things in game and like grind up credits or whatever the in-game currency is and then
Grindable
buy it because
content.
then I feel accomplished at the end of like, oh, look at me. I got this skin because I sat down and I grinded for 10 hours and I got all the credits I needed and like
Right. And then when you use the skin in the game, people see it. You got the skin. It's like, oh man, like he was able to do that a couple years ago in 2K. I think it was 2022 in my team. There was a Minute Bowl card that came out towards the end of the game, and you had to do all this crazy stuff. And one of them was like to beat I think maybe like the 90s, like not all-star team, but legend team. So all the best players, they're all 99 overall, and you had to beat them with all sapphires,
Mhm.
and nobody could do it. But if you could, there was very few people. I got to do it. If you had Manute Bol on your team in the game, everyone knew like, oh shit, like respect, because he was able to unlock him because you couldn't buy him. You know what I mean? The only way to get it was to grind for it. So
Right.
I think it's okay to have both, but you got to have both. That's the thing, is that it seems like the grindable aspect is going away for the most part. They want you to pay more money.
Yeah. I'm just not happy about this at all. I mean, look, obviously, selfishly as a Nintendo guy, it's like, man, we've been getting this every Olympics for most of my adult life, and to just not have it's not a game I bought all the time, so it's not a big
Yeah.
deal. But I'd rather my children play this, like a Mario and Sonic Olympic game, versus another phone gotcha NFT type of game. But whatever.